Most creators think the frame rate is a camera setting, but guess what? It's not. It's the difference between your video looking like a movie or looking like, what can we say, that home video that you shoot at the cookout or the family reunion every summer. See, it's the same phone, same lighting, the same shot. One looks like Netflix and one looks like the Ring doorbell camera. And the wild part, the whole thing that's really structured out is this. You probably been choosing the wrong setting the whole time, but you had no idea. You had no idea why your content never looks cinematic. Now stay with me. And I'm talking to you content creators, I'm talking to you coaches, I'm talking to anybody who's creating digital content in this digital space. By the end of this video, you will never guess your settings again. All right? Now let's be real. If we can be real, let's do this real thing. All right? In 2026, everybody got a camera that can shoot 4K. Now, everybody has a stabilizer, they have autofocus, they got it all. They got everything that they need. So the gear gap is basically gone, correct? You don't really need all of the high-tech gear anymore, which means the only thing separating your content from the creators blowing up is the decisions. It's not the equipment, it's the decisions that you make. And the frame rate, well, it's one of the first decisions nobody ever teaches you because it sounds technical and people get scared of those techie words. It sounds like something that you hear somebody like Quentin Tarantino or Dick Wolf, they talk about. These are the real filmmakers. These are the ones who's out here making millions of dollars for you to sit there and watch all of the top TV shows. But here's where it gets dangerous. If you're posting content every single day and you're guessing your frame rate every single time, you are randomizing whether your work looks premium or looks like an amateur. That's not a small thing. See, that's the difference between someone who has stopped scrolling or someone scrolling past like you don't even exist. So guess what we're going to do today? We're going to take the time out and fix that real quick. We're going to fix it for good. We're going to make sure that we are looking like these Hollywood cinematic ads, these Hollywood cinematic videos, these Hollywood cinematic movies. No more guessing. We're going to fix this for good. Now, with every situation, there's a problem. And here's what's actually happening out there right now. A creator opens their camera app, hits record, they start recording. They don't touch a single setting. They just hit the red button and let it go. But see, the creator has no idea they're probably shooting at 30 frames per second. And that's by default, which, by the way, is the setting that makes everything look like a home movie or a live TV broadcast. It's not bad. It's just not cinematic. It was never built to be. Now, we want to shoot cinematic because we want our stuff to be top notch. Now, this is the part nobody wants to talk about. The creators posting daily, doing everything right, good lighting, decent hooks, solid captions, and they still can't figure out why the stuff doesn't feel premium next to someone else's content. It's not the captions, it's not the lighting, it's not the motion. It's your frame rate. And I mean, what it's doing is it's sitting in the background on every single video, quietly telling the viewer's brain, the thing that's in between the eyes or behind the eyes, this is amateur work. Before a single word is even muttered, before anything is ever said, their brain is looking at this like, I don't want to watch this. This is garbage. Most creators still haven't figured this out. They spend, $300 on a ring light before they spend 30 seconds learning this. So now that we understand what the problem is, how about we jump into the shift? Now here's what's changing. Algorithm, guess what? It doesn't care about your camera. It cares about your retention. And retention is the emotional portion of the content that you're creating. People don't consciously think this is 24 FPS, which is 24 frames per second. Their brain just feels like the content is not worth staying on for. And this changes everything about how you post. Once you understand the frame rate is a feeling, not a spec, you stop thinking like someone posting videos and you start thinking like someone directing a show, i.e. Dick Wolf. That's the shift. Stop thinking what you should record and start thinking, what does this piece need to feel like? And what settings deliver that feeling? You gotta think about that, man. We can't just start posting and not really understand what we're posting anymore because the game is changing. See, frame rate isn't a camera setting, okay? It's not. It's a storytelling decision. And I think you need to write that one down. Frame rate is not a setting, but it's a storytelling decision. So in order for you to get to that point that you have the tools and everything in front of you, well, you got to put it together and have a system. Now, we're going to make this simple. 3 frame rates, 3 jobs. All right. 3 frame rates, 3 jobs. So let's start with 24 FPS, excuse me. That's 24 frames per second. That's the cinematic standard. This is what movies have been shot in for almost 100 years. It gets a tiny bit of natural motion blur. You understand what I'm saying? And that's your brain associating with a story. Use this for talking head content. You won't think of it feeling like premium. B-roll, cinematic transitions, anything where you want people to feel like they're watching something crafted. 30 frames per second, that's the broadcast standard. This is where your news anchors are sitting at. Crisp, clean, a little flatter. All right, nothing wrong with it, but it reads as informational, not cinematic. You want to use this for tutorials like screen recordings, live feeding, live feelings, content that you are. This is where the clarity truly matters at. Okay, and then you got your third setting, and that's 60 frames per second. This is your slow motion setting. This one's not really a regular playback. I mean, this is the setting when you know you're going to slow something down for editing. And a retention, product reveal, a sports highlight, shooting it at 60, slow it to 50% in your edit. And guess what? It stays smooth instead of choppy. Now you got that, right? Now here's the decision framework, dead simple. Want to feel like a movie? 24 frames per second. Want to feel like you're doing some informational work? 30 frames per second. You want to feel like you're going to slow something down later? 60 frames per second. That's it. That's the whole system. No more guessing. No more, none of that. You have the system right in front of you. So you know what you need to do before. And trust me, every single director, producer, they change these settings before they even take the shot. See, I used to think cinematic content meant I needed $5,000 worth of camera equipment. I'd watch other creators' footage and think, oh man, this is dope. I need to upgrade. So I did. I bought me a camera. I got a Sony EZ10. I upgraded my sound. I did a whole lot of upgrades, just randomly doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. But my footage was still looking flat. Nothing changed. The moment everything shifted, wasn't a gear upgrade. It was me learning and understanding frame rate and matching it to the story on purpose. Instead of me leaving it on default, same iPhone, same lighting, the footage instantly looked different. And it really looked different when I started using the Blackmagic camera app. That's when I started to stand out. Understand this, a system beats the equipment every single time. And once I got that in my head, the bigger vision set in. All right, here's the identity shift I need you to make. Stop being someone who posts videos and start being someone who posts and starts to build shows. A person who posts videos hits record in hopes. A person who builds a show makes the decision before they even hit the record button. What's the mood? What's the story? What does everything need to feel like before we hit the record button? Your frame rate decision, number one, is a whole list of decisions that separates the creators who compound from the creators who reset to 0 every single post. That's the bigger frame rate. This is the one becoming the kind of creator who creates on purpose instead of guessing and hoping the algorithm rewards them in the future. That's the whole philosophy of this channel. You don't need luck, you just need a system. Now, real quick, if this is helping you see content differently, that's the whole point of the Next Block Creators channel. Follow Next Block Creators so you don't miss the next system breakdown. Because next up in the series, we're breaking down shutter speed. That setting, the setting that decides whether your motion looks smooth or your motion looks like a strobe light. And trust me, most creators are getting this one wrong too. If today's video hit any different than any of the other content I've already started creating for this channel, this is exactly what Next Block Creators is for. Follow the channel every week. We're breaking down systems behind the creators who actually are winning. All right, and I'm going to see you on the next one, man. Peace.